See you.
Is this the end?
Red lights. Red lights.
Is this the end?
Is it the end?
Of bad deeds.
Can't be the end. But is this the end?
Is this the end?
Is this the end?
Of bad deeds.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know when this red light is danger. And we just came across the danger.
Alarmic shit.
Alarmic shit. Shit that will make you like, what? In 2024? So we gotta talk about it. And you know I got the queen with me. JEJE, we here. Red light special. Now let's get into the news.
It's 10 a.m. here on the East Coast. It's 9 p.m. in Vietnam, where we're tracking a developing story. A real estate tycoon was sentenced to death for her role in one of the biggest corruption cases in the country's history. A court said 67-year-old Truong My Lan was the mastermind behind the scheme to defraud the Saigon Commercial Bank of more than $12 billion over a 10-year period. She was found guilty of embezzlement, bribery, and violations of banking rules. After the 5-week trial, 85 others were also sentenced on similar charges. The case is part of a national corruption crackdown led by the Communist Party of Vietnam.
Tends to death.
Oh, those people don't play when it comes to their law.
Crazy. Crazy. Truong My Lan. Getting a death sentence for bribery, corruption. Like, this is crazy.
Let's go into details of what she did.
In the past few minutes, a court in Vietnam has sentenced a wealthy property developer to death for defrauding a bank of billions of dollars. 67-year-old Truong My Lan was found guilty of embezzlement, bribing state officials and violating bank lending regulations after she used her hidden ownership of the Saigon Commercial Bank to channel $44 billion of loans to her own company.
Embezzlement of fund to her own personal fund.
Crazy. Crazy. And I heard the law in Vietnam is that no a private or an investor cannot own 5% more in any bank, and she owns 90%
Of it.
of the Saigon Bank. Crazy. So she applies for loans with different shell companies that she has all over the world,
That she created
and now grants the loans. So it's
to
like,
those
to
companies.
those companies.
Her own personal shell companies.
So that's how she's moving the
Money.
money. Martins.
It's been described as one of the greatest bank frauds in history. Well, for more on this, we can go straight to Bangkok and join our Southeast Asia correspondent, Jonathan Head. First of all, Jonathan, if you could just tell us a little bit more about what the court said today and the background to this case.
Well, the court's been giving enormous amounts of detail about this case through its 5 weeks. So everyone in Vietnam knows a lot about it. That's quite unusual there. They've wanted the public to know about this case. It is extraordinary. The amounts of money are absolutely staggering. We're talking about a significant chunk of Vietnam's GDP that this woman was.
Crazy. Whoa.
Vietnam is broke
Like,
because of someone.
what? What?
Crazy.
One individual. Like, what amount of money is enough?
The act of greed.
This is madness.
The act of
The entire country's
selfishness.
GDP. Oh my God. This is some scary shit. This is some alarming shit. The entire country that you're not even a president. You're just one individual that owns a bank. And oh my God.
Able to siphon off over 11 years through these secretly channeled loans that went through a whole bunch of front companies and proxies to her own companies. The prosecutors believe that of that 44 billion, perhaps $27 billion may never be recovered. That is a
She spent it.
What? Out of 44 billion, 27 billion may never be recovered. Man, what's she buying?
Material things.
What?
What does she want to do with the whole money?
Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy, scary. 27 billion may never be recovered. Think about it. Like, what does she need to buy? What is she spending billions on? Everything is, I'll buy that 1 billion. Oh, I'll buy that 2 billion. Like, what are you buying? Like, is it clothes or shoes? Like, what?
The whole country's GDP.
The entire country's GDP. This is crazy.
staggering loss and will be very, very tough for the state bank to make up in terms of saving the bank. Really, the authorities have sort of blamed Truong My Lan and have talked about the way in which she was bribing officials and the kind of sophistication of this network. And really, it is part of an ongoing anti-corruption campaign that's been going for several years, led by the communist authorities, who say they're determined to stamp it out. But of course, it does raise a lot of questions, which is, how was it that this woman, she's very high profile, she's one of the biggest property owners in Vietnam, how was she able to do that?
That's how she spent the money.
And of course, officially, the authorities say,
apart from, paying for briberies, she also owned several real estates.
Whew. Over 11 years, she's been moving.
In just one decade.
Chai. Oh my God. So this is the story of Truong My Lan. She's been sentenced to death. She's not the only one that is getting punished over all of this. Like, she and 85 others, making a total of 86.
Yeah.
86 people are getting tried when it comes to this whole charges. And it's crazy. The laws out there in Vietnam, they don't play. They don't play when it comes to cases like fraud, embezzlement, governments playing with your money. They have strict laws.
Did she think she was going to get away with this?
Like, I haven't heard an
continuously bribing people.
She gave an apology that she didn't know.
Why give an apology after your bad deeds? You know, my own thing is that as much as humans are being diluted with so many things called matrix, religion, doctrines, be it you might call it, at the end of the day, we all have this sense of what's right from what's wrong. It's inborn in everyone.
Facts.
So you cannot say you don't know.
Like, billions of dollars and you don't know? That's crazy. That's crazy. So guys, that's red lights. That's what we got for you guys today on Red Lights. Truong My Lan, a real estate tycoon in Vietnam. She's getting sentenced to death for corruption charges. What you guys think about it? Drop a comment and join the conversation. Also,
the end of bad deeds.
Is this the way we go from here? Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment, like the video, And don't forget to subscribe to JEJE 5.
We had a year now.
In the next one.